In this video, we'll look at the advanced configuration options for the AirCatch software. In most situations, the basic AirCatch settings are sufficient to run the software successfully. However, you may wish or need to change some of the advanced settings. Firstly, we have the database location. The database is used to log email activity. You may wish to point this to a different location. Next, we have the incoming mail server port. By default, this listens on port 25. If, however, you have another mail server running on your server already that is listing on port 25, you'll need to change this to a different port number, and the iPad configuration will need to be updated to reflect this. POP3 server port. Although AirCatch doesn't require POP3, iPad email clients will complain if they can't contact a POP3 server. Therefore, we have a built-in POP3 server just to prevent any error messages coming up. By default, this is listing on port 8105. By default, the system will generate unique file names should a user save a file with the same name into the same folder. The software will automatically append a unique account to the end of the file name. By default, we will keep all incoming emails in the folder for up to 10 days. After this, they will be deleted. This is normally only required should you wish to refer to the original email. To deploy contacts to the iPad, we use CardDAV, a standard protocol. AirCatch has a built-in CardDAV server, and this is enabled by default. It listens on port 8110 and has a default username of AirCatch and a default password of A1R#DAV. You can either disable this, in which case contacts won't be available automatically on your iPad, or you can change these to anything you like. If you're using an MDM system to configure CardDAV, you will need to provide these settings to that software. HTTP profile configuration. By default, HTTP profile configuration is enabled in AirCatch. This allows you to simply browse to the AirCatch server, view a profile and install it. The default profile name is AirCatch and the description is the AirCatch settings. It also includes an email account name, a description and a contacts description, and these are what will appear in your iPad settings. If you're using your iPads in an environment where you do not have a DNS server, you can specify whether an IP address is provided to the configuration file for the mail server and CardDAV server instead.